Symbolism and Connections. Symbol number 1. The terrible outfit Petruchio wears to his wedding with Kate is a symbol of his power and control over her. He humiliates and humbles her at her own wedding by arriving late and dressing horribly. And even though Kate is embarrassed, she knows that Petruchio is her only way out of becoming an old maid, and so she follows through with the wedding and submits to his power. His clothes also symbolize the transient nature of clothes. Petruchio teaches Kate clothes do not define a person. Just because he is dressed like a clown does not mean he is one. This helps Kate realize that she is still going to be herself even when she is a submissive housewife. Symbol number 2. From the induction and throughout the play, animals and hunting are often a subject matter. The use of this imagery is to draw a comparison between Petruchio and animals and hunting. Petruchio is much like an animal in that he often threatens violence. He is driven by innate desires, and he lives without care for social etiquette. His knowledge of falconry and horses mirrors his skill in the hunt for his mate Catherine.
Thou must be married to no man but me.
Symbol number 3. Horses are constant images in the Taming of the Shrew. Though it would be found misogynistic in our day, the horses are meant to symbolize women. In this comparison, we can see man's need to control and dominate women like they do horses to make them useful to them. Author's writing style. Being a comedy, The Taming of the Shrew is famous for its quick-witted dialogue. Its playful and sometimes insulting banter between characters is usually full of puns, plays on words, and bawdy humor. The clearest example of this is seen in the battle of wits between Catherine and Petruchio when they first meet in Act 2, Scene 1. In a matter of seconds, Petruchio claims he gets his smarts from his mother, and Kate calls him and his mother idiots. Then Petruchio crudely says he will have sex with her.
And Kate's smartphone! No!
Where did you learn all this goodly speech?
It is extempore from my motherwit.
A witty mother. Witless, else her son.
Ah, am I not wise?
Yes, cute you wore.
Mary Kate in my bed! Ooh!
Idea behind the text. Each character in the play has a specific role that they must fulfill in society. At the very least, they are expected to occupy their role. But Kate wants nothing to do with her social role. The reason she is a shrew is because she hates her role that society has given her. From her rebelliousness, Kate is shunned by society and left lonely and unhappy. She is the only character in The Taming of the Shrew who attempts to deny and change her social role. However, Kate's happiness lies in her submission to society and claiming her inevitable role as an average housewife. This is Shakespeare's idea behind the text. His idea is that societal and individual happiness depends on everyone playing his or her prescribed roles. Disguise and wearing different clothes may entertain the idea that a person's apparel determines his or her social position, but it ultimately affirms that this is not the case. In Tranio's case, a servant may put on the clothes of a lord, but he remains a servant, and Lucentio must reveal his deceit to his father and to Baptista before moving forward with Bianca. In Kate's case, she slowly accepts the fact that she will be happier as a housewife than as an old maid. The device that elevates The Taming of the Shrew best is when the characters disguise themselves in some way in search of a better life, only to find out that they are happier in the place where they belong.